So it is Monday, which means the new global design project is up. And today is Case a Card. So I know what DSP I want to use. I'm torn between that set and the new On Display. So if you guys want to vote which one you'd rather me use, I'm going to just cut some DSP once I find it. Sitting here working on some computer stuff, graphics for the Christmas party that are coming up, and I was like, oh, I don't want to come on. I just want to be lazy and do nothing. And I was like, no. Do that one. But I was like, no, I should come on. Okay, this is the DSP I want to use. No votes? No votes? On Display. Perfect. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, so I want to use this DSP. I really love this DSP. It's so pretty. And I think it will look kind of cute with what we wanted to use. So I'm going to use these two. On Display. I want to see what you will do with it because I just ordered it. Oh, it's so cute, Betty. If you remind me near the end, I have sneak peek, I think. Possibly. Maybe. I made one. Where did it go? Might have been for a challenge. Oh, here, I have this one. Yeah, sneak peek, okay? For my monochromatic hop on Friday. So cute. Okay, so the layout is actually really simple. It's just a DSP base and then another piece of DSP on top. And now, you know when you have the 3-ring or those prong, those prong notebooks, and you tear your paper out and it kind of leaves those thingamabobbers. That's what the paper looks like. So we're just gonna kind of try and create our own. So alright, so we're gonna go for, hey Marcy, 5 3/4. And then we're gonna go 3 7/8. Woo, hang on. Yeah, I want that one. Okay, so this one needs to be 5 1/4. And then this one can be 3 7/8. For some reason, my brain says this paper is going this way, so I think I did it wrong. That's right, whatever. Whatever. Okay, so that's basically the base. And then the middle piece is just, like I said, the white with lines on it. And I would like to use this piece. So I'm gonna go 3 and 4. See what size that is. Yeah, it's pretty good. Actually, might take a smidge off this side. Oh, I like that everyone's here, considering I wasn't gonna come on. I was like, nah. Actually, I haven't made many cards this month. I've been very scent bothered lately, and I love our stuff, but our stuff has smells, even the paper. I actually bought a little mini hand fan. So then when I was coloring in class, I had the fan going just to push the air out, or the scent out, so it wasn't getting in my nostrils, but my hands ended up so cold. So cold, it was funny. Okay, so cute paper, it's in the main catalog, and I can't pronounce that, so there you go. That's what the paper is used. Yeah, so now I really like this combination. What I want to do is we need to make the tear marks. So I'm literally just gonna pull my paper, since that's what I have. So I don't have one of those. Binder thingamabobers. And I'm gonna adhere it to this. Come out. The kitties are playing away. Hi Sally. What is the DSP with the flowers? It's flowers and then it's overlaid with gold. And this is the paper. It's in the main catalog. I cannot pronounce it though. I'm not even gonna try. This is gonna be butchered. It's in the big catalog. Okay, so now I know where this is torn. I'm gonna tear this paper, but I don't want to tear it underneath. I just want to tear it around so it still looks like it was torn, but leaving a border. Oh, this is just a mat from the dollar store. Sorry. It's foam, so it works with the photopolymer. And then if I make any mess, it's not on my table. Not that I make much mess. But when I do. It's been really good for stamping with the photopolymer. And since Stampin' Up is going to be getting rid of the red rubber, which I am sad about. I get it, but I'm sad. And so this actually has been really helpful. But every time I got it from the dollar store, and every time I go, I keep looking to see if they have a new one that's just like a wood grain or a marble or something, but has not been the case yet. Yeah, I didn't get the glass mat when I was watching other demos with it. Just the glare and the lines and everything, it made my eyes go wonky, and when you've had as many concussions as I have, lights and lines and all that kind of stuff is just not the best. Huh. My thing's coming apart. Alrighty, so I have some pieces and bits and bobs here. So I want to do the globe, and I want to do some books. That's for sure. I don't really care for the glass mat either. Yeah. The only thing I think is really cool is the you can just put your ink on it for your blending brushes. Like, I love that idea and concept. So okay, so I bought some magnetic sheets to put on here for the long ones, and these magnets are really strong, so they kind of kick in my pacemaker. So if you hear me gasping a little bit, it's because of them. We need to get some cheaper magnetic sheets. 'Cause that's not okay. Alright. Hi, Cynthia. Good morning. We are playing with the Global Design Project Challenge, and it is Case the Designer. And we're using the new On Display set. I'll put that there. Okay, so I want books, which and of course we need a cat. On Wednesday, I think it's Wednesday, it's National Black Cat Day. That's black. I don't want black. These are solid images. Okay, books. Let's do some. What are the colors in here? Lost Lagoon. Could do that. What you doing? No, I want the laying books. Okay, so we'll do a globe. Oh, we should do the birdies too. Okay, sorry. Okay. So, I want the globe to be a Misty. Okay. And then I want the birds, which we'll do in a nice bright yellow. Because you can't go wrong with birdies in yellow. And here, I'm just gonna move the magnets over there, and then of course we need the kitty cat, and we're gonna do the kitty cat orange, of course, because we can't not. We're gonna go peach pie for the kitty kitty. Oh, it's on my thing. So did everyone have a good weekend? We didn't really do lots. We tried to see Grandma on the weekend, but she was not having a good weekend, so didn't stay long with her. And then I've been working on all this stuff for a virtual Christmas party with my team, and starting to get next year's challenges all done. Alright, so this was just really juicy, so I just used a spoon to smoosh it in. And I'm just gonna restamp this guy. And I'm gonna go peach pie for my kitty cat. And then he's got decorative markings. I'm gonna run out of little blocks. Yeah, it is really cool to do virtual party, but it is a little tricky to pick games because did I line it up good? Ah, it's pretty good actually. Yeah. Because when you're playing games, you want to like blurt out your answer, but on a Zoom with lots of people, you can't. So you have to make sure everyone goes, Keisha, and then give your answer. And whoever's name you hear first is like the person you're gonna hear. Okay, so I want books on the bottom with the thing, and then with the globe and the birds, and then I'm gonna do the cat with some books on the top. And I want to do a plant. So let's do, I'm gonna do a die one because I haven't used it yet. So let's clean up these. Look, Marsky, I actually have a mess right now. So we're gonna go to the dollar store a little later today. Get Tori a little Halloween gift. I am gonna give her the card I made with the Google eye and the little donut monsters. It turned out pretty cute. No, this kid goes here. Now the globe has a stand, but I want the die stand. Okay, so stamps. I'm just gonna put these in here, and then we'll have to pick a sentiment after. Okay. This might shake the table, but I'll bring it in just because we're going to use a bunch of dies that aren't with stamps. So then you can see them. I was working with Summer Splash last time, I guess. Alright. I'm just getting readjusted here. Bring in the magnet. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can put that there so you guys can see the dies. There's a lot of dies in this set. And lots of dies. It's really cool. So this all comes out, and then you got all of the parts that come out. So these are great. Do not throw them away because those are perfect little labels after. So it's super cool. So don't throw those out. And we're gonna do books. I want color though. What color should our books be? Okay, where's the kitty cat? Pay attention for a second. Okay, cat, globe. Can I cut out just the birdies? Yoink. Nope, I'm gonna have to fussy cut the birdies. Okie dokie then. Have you tried Kahoot for Trivia Christmas? I have not. What is Kahoot? Okay, so I'm just using the what's the word? Repartitional. Nope. It's tape that you can use, and it doesn't rip your paper. And you can use it a couple times. And that way, your things don't move. I bought my thing at least 2 years ago, and I still have a bunch. So it's pretty awesome. Okay, Open that back up, kitty. Okay, still want my birdies though for after. Okay, so I want some books. I'm gonna do some Night of Navy books, and then we'll do some brown books. That's kind of like a quintessential book color, sorry. It's taking too long. Okay, books. Books. And then let's do another set of books in pencil pink. That's what the paper says is in this card set. Okay. Books. There we go. Then I want to do this ginormous plant. So let's use, it says Old Olive. That piece is way too big. I'm just gonna load it up as much as I can because that's my biggest piece of paper. Alright. I restocked all my paper. There was free shipping, and you can't go wrong with getting some free shipping. Okay, so I got the kitty, the books. Let's do this just in case. It's funny when you're making a scene in your head and you're like, what pieces will I need? Will this work? There we go. Okay. So, what's more boring? Watching me die cut or watching me color? I really like this set. I'm not really sure why. It's completely different. I have no clue who I will send any of these cards to. But it's just a really cool random set. And it's nice to get different things. Like, you know, I love Stampin' Up, but we have gazillions of flowers and gazillions of, you know, butterflies. So it's nice to get different stuff. Now I'm definitely gonna have a mess, Marsky. Just look at that, throwing that paper along. I like watching you color. Nice. Okay, so now I need a pot, the plant pot color that he's in. So I'm gonna use some DSP. So from the set we were using, I love to color. So my grandma's in a home. Could do blue, but that might be too dark. And then we'll try white. And so I packed up a whole bunch of crafts for Tori and I with all of our kind of retiring stuff. And then when we're there, we can craft and then give the cards to people there. And it is quite the kit I prepared. It was so heavy. I did not realize how much stuff I put in there. It's so funny. So we decided we would leave it at Grandma's. So we put it up nice and high so she couldn't move it. Perfect. Alright, so I purposely dropped my die just to get the thingamabobber out. And then I'm going to put it right back in there. And then I think we can assemble. Oof, that's heavy. Alright, let's move the die magnets away. So I'm not sure how I'm going to fix the die setting. Because you want a strong die for them if they're not, you know, secured in the case, because you can't close it. But I can't have my pacemaker kicking in every time I grab a set of dies. Okay, it's a game platform where you host, create, share quizzes, phones, you have stats. On the website or the app, and you just win. Huh! That's cool. I will most certainly have to look into that. Okay. Oh, I forgot the stand for my globe. He needs his stand. Hi. Oh, you guys are being graced with Oscar presents. You should feel special. No, don't bump it. No! You guys are monkeys. Sorry. An Oscar earthquake here. What's up? You don't normally want snuggles in the morning. Oh, he wants my paper. You gonna get my paper? Okay, I'm just gonna die cut this. Sorry. I'm just gonna cut it off camera so I don't have to bring it back in. Alright, no Mally's on my chair now. It's definitely a party. Okay, where's the doohickey? Okay. Look how small that die is. And it's thin. I actually feel like I could break it. I mean, it makes sense, it's thin. It's just holding up the globe, but... Every time I use my die cutter and I roll it and Oscar's around, he blinks each time. It's so funny. Quite random too, but yeah, very funny. Okay. Oops, sorry, bud. Alright. I love you, but you're gonna have to move. Can't believe you guys got Oscar. Oh, he's coming back. Hi. So we're changing their food. I thought kibble was not as good of a option to give your kitties. So I have been giving them wet food. And the vet said, no, kibble's actually better. So I've cut out a bunch of their wet food, which they were getting like permanently, like that was their main dose of food. And then they just kind of had kibble on the side as a treat. So we're kind of switching it to go the other way. And I think they're a little hungry and missing their food. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that off, and then I'm gonna here, and then our plant has a bottom to match. I can see if I can zoom in a little. No, I don't think so. Oh. Is that too much or is that good? Okay, Oscar, you bent my thingamabobber. Okay, so I want to do, so on the casing the card, there's a stamped image here and a stamped image here. So I'm going to do my books down here. And then I was thinking the kitty cat. Or no, I'm gonna do kitty cat up here with the books. Wink. And then I want the globe here. It's so cool. Okay, give me 1 second. Alright, so I'm not gonna be able to pop this one up just because there's no way I can get this attached or get a dimensional on that. It's funny as I thought this card would be very quick and simple. Now, if you were smart, you would have cut this and put the sticky adhesive paper on it, and then you could have just peeled it off. But I was not smart, did not think that through, so there we go. I should have went with basic gray, not gray granite. I just absolutely love the globe. I love maps and things like that. Okay, so then you could put the plants. Should have put the plant behind it. Okay, let's see. And then I was gonna put the cat up here. What do we think? Now, we could also stamp the bird cage, put the bird cage up here. And then I can just put the kitty down here. Or no kitty. Let's see if I can lift this up. I'm gonna... No, I can't get the thing over up. Okay. Alright, well this was my original plan, so let's just stick to it. And then the cutie's gonna go there. I think the bird cage would look really cool right here. You have to have a kitty somewhere. Exactly, right? Can't not have a kitty. Especially if they give you a kitty. There we go. Now, do we think we want the greenery? Oh, hey, how did you come off? Clearly did not use enough glue. Okay, so then we need our sentiment. And magnetic cheek over there. Okay, so you deserve all the good stuff. A birthday for the books. You've been on my mind. You're the best. Treat yourself. Just for you. And I think that's it. Oh, hello. So I can use that one, and then let's do. I kind of wish the "You're the Best" was longer. So I stamped inside so I can kind of see just how big things are. So the Just For You is actually a bit bigger, so let's just check. That's "You're the Best." That kind of works. You deserve all the good stuff. Where's that one? Yeah, that's the one. I want the length. And we're gonna go in Misty. Just to continue on. Sorry. We're like crashing and going smaller or slower. There, perfect. I do struggle when it's all die cutting. I don't know why, but like I have the ideas, but sometimes just executing die cuts is normally why I don't go with set setter. Die cut base, but I really liked this one, so again, I'm gonna pop this one up. And then we'll also pop the sentiment up. I have some really fun ideas for this side. So it is pre-ordered, so you can get it next month if you're not a demo. Okay, so I want that, and then like that. What do you think? I think it's gonna have to go on the other side. The kitties are playing on the wheel. Oh man, I watched this video of a cat who figured out that, I know the paper is crooked, but do I want this crooked? They took off the wheel and they were cleaning, and the cat went on the wheel, but it wasn't in its track, and the cat went for a nice fun ride. Maybe I just can't use the plant. I just feel like it needs a little something else. Because it's a little plain. The actual card I'm casing is a little plain too, which is why I thought it wouldn't take that long. What if we go with, could do that. Everything's crooked today. Alright, any votes, plant, or swig? I really like this plant. I'm gonna do it. That's what it is. It's my card. I can do it. Just gonna push it back a little bit so it's not over thin, but also not covering my kitty because he's a little cutie. Now, because I did tone on tone for the kitty cat, his markings have faded a little bit, but that's alright. And then, I don't think I'm going to cut out the birdie. Although it would be really cute. Right. I kind of thought these had ties. I'll have to check again after. Little birdies. I moved the cat house so it's out more so they can play and run around, and more of an obstacle for them. So O'Malley's going crazy with his little toys. They love the springs. I don't know if I can cut this, it's so tiny. So Saturday, I missed my holiday. It was National Fussy Cat Day. What do you think? Bird? No bird. Sorry, I know I'm cutting off screen, but it's so tiny I can't see very well. And then a birdie on the globe. I have to stick him under if we go with this. Well, I fussy cutted him, so we're using him. Oh, my neck and my shoulder. Sore. Okay. Birdie. Birdie. Alright, then I want my low profile dots, which I am running out of, at least the gold side. And because this side doesn't have as much, I'm going to do 2 on that side. And 1 on that side. So there we go. Super cute new on display set. Crafty challenge for global design project. And yeah, I love the globe. I love the books. I love the kitty. It's my first time using the plant, and I really love it too. So, holy cow, we have 7 people watching. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I think that's a record. Alright, sorry it took a little longer than I thought it would. But I do appreciate you all hanging out with me. And yeah, we'll see you next week on Monday. Have a good day. Oh, O'Malley says bye too.